Hi guys, I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things that you can minimise right now in your bag. So whether you're a parent and it's your changing bag, it could be your purse, your wallet, your work bag, just the bag that you take around with you all the time and end up just filling with stuff that you don't need. So to start with, I'm going to share 5 tips that will make the whole process a lot easier. So tip number 1 is to tip it all out. Tip it all out onto the floor so that you can see everything. You know exactly what's been hiding in every little pocket. Yeah, see what you've been carrying around the whole time. Tip number 2 is to clean it. Bags are the kind of unspoken things that we don't really talk about cleaning, but we need to clean because they end up on the park floor, they end up on the train floor. I personally don't clean my hands before I put them in my bag to get something out, so they harbour a lot of germs. Just make sure that it's nice and clean so that when you put the stuff that you're going to be keeping back in it, it feels nice and fresh. Tip number 3, and this is great if your bag is getting a little bit worn and, I don't know, you've just had it for a long time and you're getting a bit bored of it, is to downsize to a smaller bag. That way you won't be able to fit as much stuff in it, let alone want to put as much stuff in it. Number 4, decide on your staples. And I've heard a really cool phrase that the only thing that you really need to carry is milk. That's money, ID, lipstick and keys. Now that's okay if you're just going on a night out, but if you're a parent and you have a changing bag, you do need a few more things. You know, you're going to need your phone. If you're a blogger or a YouTuber, you're going to need your camera, nappies, wipes, things like that. But just take all the staples to one side and then the rest of the things are what you're going to minimise. And finally, number 5 is to replenish your bag daily. So for me, when we get back from a day out with the kids, I'll take out things that we don't need anymore, like an empty packet of crisps or one of the kids' dirty t-shirts, and I replenish it with the things that I do need, like nappies and wipes and a spare clean t-shirt for one of the boys. Okay, so those are the tips out of the way. Now I'm going to share with you 10 things that you can minimise in your bag right now. Number 1, loyalty cards that you don't use. If you've only got 1 or 2 stamps and you don't go to the place at least once a month, get rid of the card, because is it really worth carrying it around for a free cup of tea that you're not realistically going to get for at least a year? Number 2, parking tickets. You know, when you get the card out of the machine and you keep it in your car, for some reason I then put them in my bag. I think I do that with the intention to put it in the bin, but they never end up going in the bin, they just stay in my bag. And you don't need to keep them unless you're going to use them for expenses, in which case, file them away. Number 3, similar to the last one, but receipts. Unless you're planning to exchange something, or file the receipts for your taxes, there's no need to keep receipts. Number 4, loose change. Even if you need change daily for parking, most parking machines don't take 1p's and 2p's. Things like that, they may be small, but they are heavy, and they're also a hazard. If you've got a baby or a toddler, you know, Jensen goes through my bag all the time, and if there are pennies in there, I always get scared that he's going to put them in his mouth and potentially choke. So get them all together, go and find a charity box that you can put them in. Supermarkets have those little machines that you can put all of your coins in and you can get vouchers for the supermarkets, or even put them in a money box, even though I'm not really a fan of money boxes because everything can be digitalised and you can put money in the bank. Number 5, out-of-date gift vouchers and gift cards. Have a look through your gift cards, find out when they expire, if they do, and plan how you're going to spend them. If you've got children, you've got like toy shop vouchers, just go and buy a load of £5 presents and keep them in a present drawer. So whenever they get an invitation to a party, you've got presents ready to go. Number 6, snacks. Now, I know as parents, or even just hungry adults, it's always good to have a snack or 2 in your bag, but you don't need to have a half-eaten cereal bar and a half-full packet of crisps and 3 packets of chewing gum that each have 1 chewing gum left in. Every day, just put in the snacks that you're going to need for that day, and when you get home, you can put stuff away that you haven't eaten or replenish for the next day. The last thing that you want to do is put your hand in a bag that you haven't cleaned out for like a month and find that old mouldy banana. Number 7, makeup. Now, I've said this a lot that I'm very minimal with my makeup. I'm not someone who would take a foundation, concealer, blusher and everything out with me unless I'm going to maybe an event during the day and then another one in the evening, so I'd need to kind of reapply. But lipsticks are my kryptonite. Today, for example, I've got a nude lip on, so if I went out, I'd put this nude lipstick in my bag. Say if I go out tomorrow and I'm wearing a pink lipstick, I'd put that in, and sometimes it gets to a point where after a week or so, I've got 9 lipsticks in my bag. So just try and only have the makeup staples that you need for that day. Number 8, hair accessories. Everyone always says that hairbands are like gold and you can never ever find one. I guarantee if you look for your changing bag or your handbag, you will find one. And again, like with makeup, you only need 1 hairband, maybe a couple of hair clips for that day. So that's all you need to have in your bag at a time. Number 9 is things that you can digitize. Digitalize? Digitize? that word. There is no point in having, say, a booking confirmation, paper tickets, like entry to somewhere, to-do list. If you can have those things on your phone, it will save time, it will save space, it will save money from printing things out, and it will save the environment. So just keep everything on your phone, and maybe make sure that you've always got a portable charger in your bag as well. And lastly, number 10, this is a bit of a general one and will only apply to parents, but kids bits. So things like nappies and wipes and clothes. So for example, if it's a hot day, you don't need to have a spare jumper or spare joggers in your bag from a cold day that you had 3 days before. Just have the spare clothes that your child's going to need for that particular day. If it's raining, you're probably not going to need the sun hat. If it's a sunny day, you're not going to need the raincoat. If you're only out for an hour, are you really going to need 10 nappies? You get the idea. So yeah, just try and have only the things that your child needs for that day. And even things like toys. If you're only going to the park, do you really need a book and a couple of toy cars and a puzzle? You know, try and keep it minimal and get them to use their imaginations. Well, that's it. Those are 10 things that you can minimize in your bag right now, as well as 5 tips to help you do it. If you follow this along, you've now got a lovely clear bag or purse or wallet, and do let me know in the comments below. If you've got any tips as well, then again, pop them in the comments. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.